says it'll be here in 10 minutes. That looks like a conceivably 10-minute drive. I don't know.
I believe.
I thought you meant he was here, like, right now. I was like, oh boy. While he's grabbing that, Welcome back to Magic and Mayhem, everybody. I'm your host, the King of Chaos, and my intro bit is for video listeners only. I remove 2 of your thing. That's legal in Commander. Who else?
What? Did you say legal or illegal?
I said legal. I lied. The funny is
I want to jump into this, but you've really thrown me.
Yeah. He was the permanent that I destroyed and replaced with a 3/3 green beast creature token.
He showed beast within 2 of them. Yeah, well, I have a joke as well. Alright, I took a poll recently and found out that 100% of the people in that tent were upset.
Oh, that's dumb. I was expecting like a barber shop joke, like a barber pole.
Nope.
But it wasn't a barber pole.
You walk
That's
into a
good.
bar and fall over because ow. Hi, Ronnan. Nice to meet you. I don't think I said my name at the beginning of this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole name thing.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Who are you?
Hi.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm James. I'm also upset. My DoorDash is 30 minutes late, and it's gonna
30?
show up in the middle of the recording because DoorDash, I guess.
Oof.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That is deeply unfortunate, though. I am angry for you.
Nah, so sorry about the weird energy today. I don't know what that's about, but it's been a bit since we recorded the last one, and we usually record them in batches. And
The last one was a long one.
last one was a long one.
Yeah.
But we're
Longer
expecting
than
a
a
short
short
y'all
episode.
remember.
What?
As I'm sure y'all remember. I'm adding commentary where it's not needed. I apologize.
I was just, this one's probably going to be a short one, or we were expecting this one to be more of a short one. So I don't know about the other two, but I have been constantly thinking about what I'm going to do after this instead of actually this. So I was not paying attention when we started, even though I said, okay, I'm ready, let's go. So today we're doing a craft a card, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're doing a craft a card, and it's really funny that you say that you haven't thought about anything for the craft a card today, because it's your turn, Ronnan. It's your time.
Yes. Yeah, but before we do that, I have a friend I want you to meet. You've met him a few times, you know this guy. Anyway, here he is.
Welcome to Craft a Card, a brand new segment of your favorite EDH podcast dedicated to exploring non-magic concepts. Here's how it works. Player 1 chooses any non-magic idea, like a character from a book, a scene from a movie, or a mysterious artifact found in the basement of a creepy old lady who predicted their demise. Player 1 then has 60 seconds to present this idea. No more, no less. Players 2, 3, and 4 then independently craft a new Magic the Gathering card inspired by Player 1's idea, without any input from them whatsoever. Once the card is created, Player 1 rates them on a scale of 1 to 10 based on how closely they captured the essence of their original concept. Then after that, it is your turn, dear listeners. Share your thoughts on the card. Is it good, bad, overpowered, completely unplayable? Let us know in the Q&A section in the episode description. And as always, we love you and thank you for tuning in to Magic and Mayhem!
Where are we on the? Are we hate? Do we still hate this guy, or what's the consensus on this? Do we still hate this guy?
He's like a court jester to me now. I like having around because I like hating him.
Okay, so we do. Okay, hate that guy. Hate that guy. Can't believe he shows up every time. Still
We hate that guy, but we love to hate that guy.
flip-flops and stuff.
Yeah, why is he wearing flip-flops?
Well,
What
'cause
wizard wears flip-flops?
You-
All of them.
You paid him in James's flip-flops.
That's where those went.
Yeah. Yes, that's where those went.
Dang it, man.
Alright, we're gonna get into this now because, my goodness, have we been yapping about nothing. There haven't even been jokes. It's just been sounds. Where's the right tab? There it is. I found the right tab. Alright, so I'm bringing the crafty card today. And I'm going to let you know now. This will make it easier for me to read out the explanation of it, because then I won't have to switch out words or phrases to make it more vague. It is from a game. He is a playable character in a game. This character is. So there, you get that for free. The rest of this I'm just going to be reading off of Fandom Wiki. The description of this guy. But I won't be, I'll just kind of skip over the name or replace it with this or that or him or whatever. Anyway, into it we go. Hold on. I can't start at the very top because it says what it's from. Hold on. Alright. There are two different sections, so I'll read them separately. First one. This character is a high skill combo character that can dish out devastating backstabs while weaving in and out of stealth. A swift and sneaky fighter, this character focuses on keeping on the move to catch enemies off guard and deal ruinous damage before finishing the job with his high-powered pistol. That's not what it says in there. It says the name of the move, but that's boring. Between his dagger, smoke bombs, and rifle, this character emphasizes mobility and versatility, but also requires quite a lot of skill to bring out its true potential. Ta-da! That's all you get. Good luck. I don't mind the chair noises.
Still not minding the chair noises. Man, okay, so we've got a character from a game that sort of blinks in and out of... What, did you say just blinks in and out of, like, existence or, like, vision?
Just vision. Goes invisible. Smoke
Okay.
bombs and invisibility. Don't mind the phone noises.
Sounds ninja.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is sounding very Demir Ninjas right now.
He does have guns. That doesn't actually change anything.
Is this Rodney? Is this...
No.
Is this Rodney?
No?
Rodney doesn't have guns yet.
Or a wiki.
That too.
I don't know your life.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know his life either. Rodney could show up with a gun and a wiki, and I would not be that surprised.
That's what I'm gonna do for the next D&D one-shot we do. It's Rodney with a gun and a wiki page.
Rodney with gun and a wiki page. In case you want to learn more about him.
Exactly.
For context, Rodney is a D&D NPC.
Yes, in the D&D
Just
campaign
by
that
the
I
way.
run. I think we've mentioned it before, but yes.
We did a whole episode about our proxies.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, what are we thinking? We haven't done a crafted card in so long. I forgot how this works.
I don't know.
I am not involved.
Alright, well,
I've done my bit.
I'm gonna
And now I sit
sneak
here in
away
silence.
from the I'm gonna sneak away from the page showing the card being crafted for just a second while I check the Google Doc. So James, what are we thinking? Is this gonna be some sort of Dimir ninja?
I feel like ninjutsu could be decent. I wasn't getting a whole lot of attitude from or personality from the description.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just because it
all
is
we
a
got-
character from a game. There's not a lot of attitude, and that's kind of player's job most of the time.
Yeah, but that's kind of important for color identity.
I mean, just with all of like the tricksy go invisible move around kind of stuff, I do definitely feel like it should be at very least blue. I don't know if I'm thinking, like I was thinking blue because of all the tricksy stuff, and then the black because of the fact that he kills people with his guns and daggers and deals devastating blows.
Yeah.
Or we could just ruin this and make him green.
I don't know
Guns
if that
or
would be
reach.
ruining it. You can
All
go
right,
wherever you want
We
with
could
this.
just ruin it and make it white.
Yeah, you could. You could do that. Why would you, though? You monster.
This is for the Gophers.
No, please! Remember, we're not here to make a good card. We're here to make a show.
You know what? You're totally right. I've spent the past like 48 hours working on my own like custom Universes Beyond set. I don't have to make a good card. What do you think about Boros, James? Cut that out, Ronnan.
I didn't do anything.
Guys. You cut that out.
Boros is white, black?
White,
Red,
red.
black.
White,
or
red,
red, white.
Red, white. Got it. I'm not supposed to input. I'm just gonna.
You can veto if you want to.
Why would I do
You
that?
can veto if you want to.
I keep muting myself so they can't hear the chips.
Could we get the description again?
Alright, yeah. What's up? Ah! Swallow his chips. You pull up the right tab. Alright. So he's a high skill combo character that can dish out devastating backstabs while weaving in and out of stealth. A swift, sneaky fighter. This character focuses on keeping on the move to catch enemies off guard and deal ruinous damage before finishing the job with his high-powered pistol. Between his daggers, smoke bombs, and gun attacks, this character emphasizes mobility and versatility, but also requires a lot of skill to bring out his true potential. He also has a rifle. It doesn't say rifle in here at all, but he has a pistol and a rifle. So.
I see.
Okay, just a couple things I picked up, a couple keywords, I guess. Like, guns, pretty easily reach. I feel like we could give him first strike, haste. And then probably ninjutsu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking... Yeah, reach, first strike. I was thinking maybe death touch if he's more of like an assassin type. That and Death Touch could work really well with ninjutsu.
Mm-hmm. Especially if he's green and we could put in Finn the Fangbearer.
Oh yeah, we could have the world's first green ninja.
Finn the Fangbearer. I'm terrified already. Ninjutsu and Finn the Fangbearer somehow working together sounds like the most terrifying thing I've ever heard of. Oh.
So ninjutsu and Death Touch for sure. And then do we want to add other stuff?
It's just a 1/1 with ninjutsu and Death Touch and no other abilities.
I think we could definitely do... I think we should do either First Strike and Death Touch or Reach and Death Touch.
Yeah. I think First Strike, probably.
First Strike, Death Touch. So if we're doing ninjutsu, Death Touch, and First Strike, what other... Do we want to have, like, an Enter the Battlefield ability? Or, like, a deals combat damage to a player ability?
We could, when he deals combat damage to a player, maybe he deals a damage to a planeswalker or creature that player controls.
I like that. Yeah, that could be pretty devastating. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to target creature or planeswalker that player controls. And that would work out really well with, like, creatures. Because it has Death Touch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan.
And then... Now we... Honestly, I'm really liking the way that this looks. Now the difficult part is coming up with a power and toughness, as well as a mana cost and a ninjutsu cost to match. See, Ronnan, you're the ninjutsu expert. Whenever a card has ninjutsu, it's usually the ninjutsu cost is less than the creature's cost, right?
Depends. If
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
if it doesn't have any other abilities, then yes, absolutely. If it has combat damage thing or when it hits, if it has something like when it hits deals combat damage on the first turn, it was out or whatever, that's usually cost more. But if it's like a normal, if you could just cast this card and still get the damage trigger off of it, then it's usually about the same, if not just like varied one up or down. It also very much depends on what the original cost of the original mana cost of the card was to begin with. I've seen some things that's just like a 4/5 with ninjutsu that just costs way more than it normally would to cast in a normal way, and then has just kind of what it normally would cost if it was just a green creature as the ninjutsu cost.
That That makes sense. And this guy definitely has a combat damage trigger to be afraid of. Did we ever come to a consensus about what the color identity of this guy was going to be?
I think it'll be Demir.
Okay.
You didn't want to go with the green?
Because I was gonna say we could absolutely make this green.
Good. I mean, it's already got Death Touch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. We may as well.
I don't see any problems here.
Maybe green black.
Ooh, Golgari would be cool. There we go. So yeah, we could do green black. What creature type do we want to do?
Ninja quote gopher.
Oh yes.
But
Are we gonna make this a legendary gopher as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to argue. I really do. But I think we kind of need to get more gophers out there.
For when we eventually
can,
make Gopher Lord.
Yeah, when we finally make the card, whose power and toughness are equal to the amount of quote gophers you control.
Oh man. We're gonna make that one 5 colors so we can put every gopher we've made into it.
Absolutely. You may notice I keep muting myself. That is because I keep putting chips in my mouth, forgetting that this is a podcast.
You don't have to keep muting yourself. You could just push on that problem to later, Ronnan.
No, it's still on later, Ronnan, because I'm not muting myself on Streamlabs. I'm muting it over Discord so I don't interrupt you guys and I don't get yelled at over and over again about it. I'm still gonna have to deal with this.
Alright. Now we move on to the important questions. What power and toughness do we want to give this guy? And in contrast, what mana cost do we want to give it?
Am I allowed to give a little bit of input context that wasn't in the thingamajig here?
Yes, please.
Alright,
Sure,
so
say a
in
couple things. I'll be right back.
In this game, it's kind of like a roguelike, so you're very much focused on getting stronger faster than the enemies do in this one, because everything constantly grows stronger. My favorite way to do that is this one item specifically that like doubles your damage but halves your health. So if you want to do anything with that, it's up to you. If not, then that's fine. I'm just always a huge fan of glass cannon builds, so that's kind of how he always ends up being whenever I'm playing. I'm sure there are way better ways to do it. But I like being able to hit one button and blow up the world, including myself.
Yeah, it's like, you can't kill me if all of us are dead from this.
Exactly. So there's your extra snippet of information. The game is mostly based on collecting items to gain power.
Mm-hmm. Well, that just immediately makes me think of like, ah man, wouldn't it be absolutely broken if we made it like a 5-1?
Until anything blocks it.
It has first strike.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think maybe...
Because they can't kill him if they're
Maybe,
dead.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do a 3/4 and then give an ability like tap target creature you control or sacrifice another creature you control. Give this creature +3/-2, doubling the power and halving its toughness until end of turn. It's like, you're in Golgari, you're gonna want a sack outlet, so there's your sack outlet. You can only do it once per turn or else he's dead.
Yeah.
But unless you give him indestructible. No, wait. No, still
Yeah.
dead. Still dead. Never mind.
I mean, it still is. I think we should maybe even put on the ability, activate this only once each turn.
Yeah, but WotC can't even figure out how to do that. Why should we do that?
Yeah.
We could have it triggered twice per turn per creature you control.
Oh man, the bird shade is going hard.
I don't even know what card you're referencing.
Nadu the Winged
It's-
Wisdom. We mentioned it last episode.
Yeah, when it got banned. It got banned like the day we were recording.
Alright, so what should the cost requirements for sacrificing and activating this ability be? Maybe like 1 mana and sacrifice a creature or artifact?
I was going for just a free sack outlet.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I don't know, it could be like 1 black and sacrifice a creature you control.
We can do it. We can do a free sack.
You are taking the risk of, after activating it, it's within range of a shock. It could get shocked.
I'm a fan of.
But without it, it survives the lightning bolt.
Alright, that sounds like we're going with a free sack outlet then. Sweet. Well, we have a power and toughness. We've got an ability that turns it from a 3/4 to a 6/2.
Yeah, it should be +3/-2.
+3/-2 until end of turn. How much should this guy cost?
4? 5?
Sounds good. So like 2 or 3 and then a green and a black. I think we should do 2, a black and a green, and then the ninjutsu could be maybe
3 black and 1. Make it still 4, but harder to pull off.
I was thinking like we could do 1, and then okay, so 1, right, and then black, and then black green hybrid, and then green.
And a green black hybrid Phyrexian.
Am I able to actually do that in this?
I don't
Oh
know
my
if
goodness,
you
I
can-
am!
You can do hybrid Phyrexian. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, it lets me put a hybrid Phyrexian thing.
I think
hybrid
Narset,
Phyrexian
or-
mana on this.
I think Nahiri has a hybrid Phyrexian actually.
I think so, yeah. I think she's got red-white. So it costs 2, a black and a green to cast. But for ninjutsu, you can do 1, a black or a green, a black, a green, or 2 life, and a green.
I'm gonna zip up this bag of chips. This isn't bad.
Zip?
You're not looking, are you?
I am now. Oh, I see. Okay. I was not expecting a comically large Qdoba bag. That's for sure.
Okay.
I stole it from a funeral.
Okay. Okay.
Sure! Alright then.
Okay.
Alright. Now I think the last thing we just need to figure out real quick is the name.
I mean, he is a gopher. That doesn't have to be in the name, but I just want everyone to remember that.
Yeah, he sure is an gopher.
Gopher Soul Dragon Blade.
Gopher Skull Dragon Blade?
Gopher Soul.
Gopher Soul. I know that I need to like push back on some of these things every now and again, but you have been good idea after good idea today.
That's why this episode's been so fast. I've been muted and you've been compliant.
I thought.
Pretty much. Alright,
Okay.
so actual name withstanding, we have Gopher Soul Dragon Blade, a legendary creature gopher ninja that costs 2, a black, and a green. He's a 3/4 with ninjutsu for 1, a black, a green, a black or green, and a black, green, or 2 life. He has Death Touch and First Strike. Whenever Gopher Soul Dragon Blade deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to target creature or planeswalker that player controls. Then you can sacrifice a creature, and Gopher Soul Dragon Blade gets +2 or +3 -2 until end of turn.
Ooh, and Toxic One.
Okay.
He is Phyrexian, apparently.
What?
He's got the Phyrexian mana, which means he's completed.
Oh. You should
Yeah.
add Phyrexian into the creature type.
Yeah, Phyrexian, quote, Gopher Ninja.
Phyrexian Gopher Ninja. I should also put quotes around Gopher in Gopher Soul.
Yes. That's a very key part to our creature type.
Otherwise, he's just a gopher. Can't have that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna...
Now-
Is that the name that sticks?
Gopher Soul Dragon Blade? Yes, absolutely. Gopher Soul Dragon Blade.
Okay.
Alright, Ronnan. What's his true name and where's he from? Give us a little bit of... Tell us about it.
I don't know a lot of lore
Story
on this
time.
game.
Okay.
But he's from Risk of Rain 2. His name is Bandit. He's got a cowboy hat, a single like robot-esque eye, and a gas mask.
See? Phyrexian. Told you.
Yeah, actually it kind of
Yeah.
works based on appearance. He could definitely fit into like a Phyrexian in Thunder Junction. He's very much trench coat, cowboy hat sort of guy. He, like I said, the game is very much based on picking up items to grow more powerful faster than your enemies
Vornclex
can.
of Thunder Junction. I'm sorry. Interrupt.
The enemies keep getting more powerful as time goes on, so you're trying to get stronger faster than they are and complete stages to beat the final boss after a few or whatever, I don't remember. But every time I play him, I try my very best to get, I think it's like broken glass or something like that is the item, but it's a lunar item, so it's harder to find than most other items. But I try to get that one, which halves the health but doubles the damage, and I just get like 5 of them, and anything else that I can find to up damage, and just start blasting things away. Because on his default loadout,
Blast.
his like special, I think it's utility ability maybe. So you hit R to use it. He pulls out a pistol and shoots something for a lot of damage, some percentage of whatever his normal damage is, but if you kill something with that, it resets all of the cooldowns on all of his stuff. So if you just like use every ability in a row and then end with that one, you immediately use all of your abilities again and then end with that one. And if you get him to the point where he's dealing enough damage to one-shot bosses, then you can just use that one ability, and then if anything else shows up, you can just spam that one thing. But that's kind of what he is when I play, anyway. I'm sure other people play it way differently than me. I am not very good at optimizing loadouts and stuff. I go for all of one thing and then do that thing really hard.
Amen to that. Alright. I gave him the Outlaws of Thunder Junction watermark set symbol.
Sweet.
After 20 years and breaking this entire system. Real quick, everybody, shout out to MTG Card Builder. That's what we have been using to build these cards. And they look really, really good when someone who knows what they're doing... No, not even when someone knows what they're doing. Because I know what I'm doing. And it looks bad because I'm intentionally breaking it. Yeah, this is our official finished card, Bandit, Gopher Soul Dragonblade. The Phyrexian Gopher Ninja. Gopher Ninja. What do you think, Ronnan? How did we do?
Yeah, I mean, not bad. See, the main thing about this game is that every character is so incredibly different every single time you play. So you're just starting with a different base and set of skills, but the game goes any which direction once you hit play. So this is just about as good as you possibly could have gotten without going like full equipment based heavy like whenever things get attached to it sort of deal.
Oh yeah, an equipment commander could have been cool.
Could have been a way you went with it if you knew the game and didn't have just like the character fan wiki. But from the information you got, I think it's pretty good. I like it. And green-black actually ends up being a fairly good choice on that.
Sweet. I figured the black was going to be the more accurate of the two, but the wiki said, like, tricky, and, like, it made it seem a lot more blue than I
It is a very... It is he probably fits best in Dimir, but, like, we've done Dimir stuff. We do a lot of blue and black in things together. Having one where it's not is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air, if you will.
A breath of breath air.
Very well done to us, to all of us.
Good job.
Did it.
Good job, me. I did this.
But yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by for another episode of Craft a Card. I'm so glad that this is the first time in a couple of months that we've done a recording and it's been less than an hour. I'm sitting at 57 minutes right now.
Which is actually not bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm gonna have a lot of
episode.
silent time to cut out, but actually, I could extend the length of the video by not cutting out the silence, but just fast forwarding through it.
You know, that's not.
And then you can see me spin in circles super fast when I got bored.
I was not looking at the Discord at all because I was trying to keep it uploaded.
I decided to put on my Bluetooth headphones for the recording, and I was living it up due to that. I didn't have a cord tying me down.
But yeah, once again, thank you guys very much for stopping by another episode of Craft a Card!
Yippee.
You can find me, personally, the King of Chaos, on Twitch, the King of Chaos, and YouTube, the King of Chaos. Where can we find you guys?
You can find me at Ronnan_C_McKeague on Twitch. That's all I got.
I'm on Twitch and YouTube, 42_James or James_42. One of the two. Somewhere. Who knows?
One of them someplace, the other another.
Yeah, one for one of them, the other for the other. You figure it out.
Yeah. Well, have a very great night, you guys. And as always...
After recording, I'm going to see if I can get them all switched over to 42 James.
42 first. Try that.
Yeah.
42_James.
Alright,
Because I
bye!
don't like them being different, and that's the one I like. Even though it's backwards on my Discord. What happened?
Twice now I've tried to do like a solid, like a good outro for once where I'm like, and always, and then say something cool or catchy, and then had nothing, froze for half a second, and then Tucker's like, yeah, and more on my username.
And
But
as
we'll see you
always,
guys
we'll
next
see
week.
you in the next one. Bye-bye!
I wasn't
Marking
finished with the
Tyler?
thought, man.
Yes, Margaret, yeah. Say goodbye!
Bye-bye!
Who knows? It might be nice to have like a 50.
today.
It might be nice to have like a 30-minute long episode. How long have we been recording? I've been recording for 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
The Q-Domer!